Wow, it's hot under the bright lights. And Shazam. I am not doing this on Instagram as well. There's just no room to set up the phone too. It's like, screw that shit. There, let's put that over there. Everyone having a good day? Brad?
Spectacular, you?
Spectacular. I can't complain. I've been catching up on inventory.
No one listens anyway.
No one listens anyway?
No point in complaining. No one listens anyway.
Oh, okay. It's like, God damn, you got attitude today too?
Yes, I do.
Because fortunately, you miss out on most of the Lego drama in the world. You're smarter than us. You stay off the internet a lot. But yeah, it's been a fun weekend so far for some of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting roasted left, right, and center, but that's okay. I don't mind the heat.
What you
As
do
long as you're not
now?
overdone.
Oh, I didn't do nothing. I am innocent.
Yes.
I am bloody innocent.
Sweet and innocent. I know. Yeah, your halo's looking a little rusty.
That's because I used to cut people. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. Let's get rid of that crap. No one wants to see that. I figured I'd get a few things out of the way, and then we're going to find out what's been happening in Brad's world. Because, yeah, I'd like to. I haven't read everything. I don't know. And I didn't read the most recent newsletter, so I don't know if you put an update in the newsletter. But, yeah, I definitely want to catch up with you on that.
Absolutely.
But this first one, and I was desperate to figure out a way to cover it, and it's like, I can't, so I just put stupid bags on it. This is Ryan's fault. And I wouldn't have even known this existed if it wasn't for
You're
him.
welcome.
Yeah. But I'm
So
happy
you
to
broke
get
down and got yourself one, eh?
Yeah. But, you know, my wife was saying, hey, do we have anything to give away for our own little charitable stuff on this end? It's like, yeah, I think I know what I'm giving away now. Because it's like, well, it's supposed to be 3 boxes inside, right? They didn't shortcut it by not putting boxes, right? Do you have
I'm honestly not.
It's 3 sealed boxes inside.
It's 3 sealed boxes? Then that's all I really need to know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's either that or I pull out the 3 I got. And
it's a fancy box covering the 3 fancier boxes.
Which is what I'm hoping, because I could also envision companies going, hey, you know, we can save money. Just chuck all the innards inside the one box. But I mean, it's nice for what it is, but only at the discounted price, not at the ballooned full price they put it back up to 2 days later.
I think I figured it out. It was at full price. It's a $5 savings from buying the sets individually.
Okay. I mean, I know some box guys, they'll flip out over this and they'll sit on it for whatever reason. I love anytime you get that exclusive branding. That cons me every time. Right now,
see, that's when aftermarket it won't increase as much as you
won't see it as much. It's funny because remember the Star Wars strip, that didn't do too bad. The
microfighters,
yeah,
but there's no branding in the corner of those, right?
Oh, okay, interesting.
And yeah, they did okay. I think they run in and around the $60 range now. The microfighters are about $15 each, so they went up.
I just don't have interest in the microfighters, so even when I
each.
see those things, I generally go, and pass them by.
I have two customers. That's all they collect exclusively is the microfighters.
They're probably smarter than all of us because they're nice and small.
Yeah.
You know, you can say whatever you want. Big can be stupid because where are you going to put stuff? I'm still looking at this dragon looking at me. You know,
is that thing amazing?
Okay. I am so glad I bought it. And it's funny, for all the stuff I got, that now has moved into top 3, top 5 of things I've built.
Good
And
friend
it's
of
not.
mine has one of those, and I saw
Does
it
he have
for
the
the
blue
first
one?
time a few weeks ago. And
I would
oh my
love to see
goodness.
the blue one built because I suspect all it is a repaint, and if it is, then I definitely don't want it. But
Right.
if it's a little bit different, I might be interested.
Yeah,
And I do wish it was more posable in the sense like it really can only be in the flying position. So
Mhm.
put it in stand or hang it up over your head, but
Yep.
the legs won't support the weight.
It's impressive. Most
It's
impressive.
impressive when it's flying. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, Ryan told me about the set.
Mhm.
I was totally in the dark. I was pretty stupefied about it. Like I almost thought he was bullshitting me. And then the next day, it's like, there it is at the Walmart, at least in the app. And then I had to push to get it pulled out of the back of the store. But
And
yeah,
how did you miss that? You of all people.
too much garbage going on these days. Well, I look at
You must have loaded it on a truck.
That's what I was thinking.
wrong building, but good idea. Yeah, no, it didn't even come through my building. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? Fall off a truck? Oh.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it
is
was lost
that?
in the process.
Lost in process, damaged. What? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I got that, and that was just because I was at Walmart picking up one of the Walmart pickups. And the nice thing about grabbing so many things in such a short period of time, bad joke in there somewhere. So I forget what's in some of these. So many stores, like I will have to come after I open them. One package I've got, the company that shipped it doesn't know I have it yet still. And if I'm a dishonest person, I could turn around and get on the phone. Hey, where's my package? Because I keep looking and it's like, oh, where, give me my money back, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And let them figure out how come I didn't get it when I really did. But I'm not that kind of guy. But I'm checking every day. Just I'm really curious. Like, when are they going to clue in? Or when are they going to say, hey, Mr. Martin, we're sorry about your package. We can't find it.
Don't worry, I got it.
So actually, you know what? This is indirectly Ryan's fault. So this is blame
Two in a
Ryan.
row.
I'm saying it loud enough so my wife
man.
who's on the other side can hear me. This
Oh,
is
just
Ryan's.
crapping on me tonight. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah. What are friends
I feel
for, right?
I'm so
take
hurt.
the heat.
I'm hurt.
The truth is, I've wanted this for over a year, this set. But it was your son. He was wearing pajamas the other night. Thank God, right? On YouTube, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I like the movies as much as the next guy, but the fact that you can build these and you can open them up and they're kind of like, a little inside John Malkovich kind of world kind of thing going on. I thought that was kind of cute. I'm just not 100% sure. Can you build this guy, and then afterwards you can build the third one if you deconstruct the two? Maybe
You can only build one out of the two at a time.
Really? No, that
Yeah.
super sucks. I wasn't 100% sure.
It's okay. I have one of those, so if you want another set so you can build them both, just let me know.
Oh, look at that. Ever the salesman. Amazon discounted. Don't know how much. Don't care. I was just happy it was. Because I literally just been waiting. Please, someone discount it. On and off for a year. I've been wanting to pick it up just because I do think it's kind of cool.
It's a neat set.
It's a neat set. I mean, I love to see them do more stuff like this.
I don't think they will because the whole theme hasn't been selling too great. I don't think.
And it's, you know what? And it didn't do well for Mega either. So Mega had it, didn't do a lot with it. Lego's done it, not done a lot with it. Too bad. That's really sad. You rebuild Kevin into Bob. But I'm trying to figure out. And you're sure that you can't leave one built to do that? You got to deconstruct
one of them. Yeah.
You got the plans for Bob, Stuart, and Kevin, or is that just the minifigs? Oh, it's probably just the minifigs. You guys are so much smarter than me. You guys should
Yeah.
collect Lego
Someday.
someday. Oh, I knew that backplane would come in handy. But yeah. Oh, do you know what? This is the one that they don't know I have. I guarantee it. So I went to pick this up, and that's when I tripped over the Star Wars. Well, I was just double checking the stuff in the system and saw, hey, it's supposed to be here in the store because it's sold out online. And that's when I pushed Mike at my local Walmart to dig that stuff up. Very nice guy, which reminds me, I still got to do that online survey. Please remember to do the online survey. And I go, yeah, but you got to have the receipt. Let me cash out first, buddy. Oh, super helpful. I got some of the nicest people in my Walmart, and they're very stressed out right now because, dude, I was in there to make a pickup for another package. Shit. Where is it? It's here somewhere. And I was waiting at the pickup counter, I bet you a good 20 minutes. I would set it to dial because you got to call a number when you're there. And I would just hold it up, speakerphone, two people behind me. What are you waiting for? They're not picking up. I'm just letting it go. And after a bunch of attempts, I just walk straight over to customer service. I go, hey, I'm an employee, blah, blah, blah. Hoping that would help. And it's like, this has been ringing and ringing and ringing. No one's answering. Oh, so sorry, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And they finally got me some satisfaction and helped me out. Yeah, this is the one. They don't know I have this yet. And we watched the movie, and I swear to God, this thing put me to sleep.
Oh, really?
I don't know what you guys think of the build or the movie, but I'll have to watch the movie again just to see everything I missed. I mean, it was a visual feast. There was a lot to look at, but to me, C level character, okay movie. I mean, I'm not going to crap all over it, but I do like dragons. You guys have seen what I've done with them, so it's like, yeah, cool. More Shang-Chi. I mean, actually, it's not bad. You get a lot of the key characters. Death Dealer's in here. It's not a bad starter pack for someone wanting to jump into this stuff, but I don't know, the build. I feel like you should buy two of these and then string them together to make a better, longer dragon.
Right.
I'm not sure if the scale is quite right, but then probably the head would be disappointing then if it was twice as long, because you can't probably do the head much better.
But
I don't think there's any new parts to it either. Maybe a few in a few colors for somebody. But a lot of these splash pieces, people are going to like that for the water dragon stuff. But it's funny. I don't have regret buying this one, but I wanted this. Oh, look at this. The box is shit. Something snagged that, some tape. I don't get that often, surprisingly, where it's stripped right down to the cardboard. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll build it tomorrow and get it out of the way so I don't have to look at that eyesore. But yeah, it's not nearly as. It's funny how you can see promo photography. You go, oh yeah, that's gonna be great. And then you see it up close and like, oh man, that build is a lot simpler than it looks. Very articulated though. Looks like you could have a lot of fun with it. But I bet you it's better as two kits and not one. Buy a second one to make it better. Kind of like the reindeer battle pack.
Yep.
Hey Kevin, how you doing? Kevin's in the house and Vern's hanging around.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Awesome.
So you weren't a big fan of the movie?
I'm not a big fan of the character. I'm surprised they made a movie.
Oh,
like to me, his character should be a background character, like in an Avengers movie if they go to Asia, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
the Avengers and Black Panther go to Asia for whatever reason on a side tour adventure, and it's like they need help from somebody, and then you put the 10-minute cameo with this guy in.
I
Not a
thought it was.
whole 2.5 hour movie. I don't know.
I thought it was funnier when they pulled out the guy that plays the Mandarin or whatever.
His parts, and those I was awake for, I thought that was the best part of the movie, just
Yeah.
listening to him talk and everything. And it's like,
Mhm.
just brilliant. Anytime
Have
I
you
can
ever
watch him.
have you ever seen it's like a 10-minute like short little film thing with him in it? It's on Disney Plus. I can't think of the name of it or just right at the moment, but it's like you know how they put out short little kind of film things every now and then on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I don't
It
think I
it's on
have.
there. It's basically him in jail. It's really funny
Oh,
actually.
yes, yes, yes.
You saw that, eh?
And
Yeah.
who's he talking to in that movie?
Oh,
Oh man, that kills me. But yeah, it was great.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
great. The character's great. Um, and that's probably one of the good parts of that Shang-Chi movie is when they open and you see the big bad guy saying, that actor was playing him because he's the Mandarin or whatever, right? He's
Mhm.
the real deal. And I thought, oh man, I love how they tie everything together. And that's what I do like about the Marvel movies. They do a lot of what the comics do by tying everything together. But yeah, that's kind of cool.
By the way,
What do you
that short is called "All Hail the King" on Disney
All
Plus.
Hail the King?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got something to look at afterwards. I'm looking at that 3 set, and it's like, yeah, I got a feeling I'm just gonna let my wife hand that in for the toy drive or something. Rip the box open. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Doing what? Oh my God, woman! Driving you crazy. She's going to kill me. She's on the other side pulling her hair out.
Yeah, well,
Can I
you're
get
only
it
going to
through the
die
wood?
once.
Yeah. Oh no, she'll resuscitate. No, we're all first aiders. She's going to resuscitate me. How many ways can she take me out? So hey, Brad,
Hello.
give us an update. Tell us what's been going on
You got a lot of
since I
boxes
last
there
seen you.
left.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go through everything first. Come on. I need a break. I got some more stuff to lift.
What do you want to hear about first? There's just been so much.
How about any updates on the store and you? What you got? Anything
On the
handy?
store and me. Okay, well, so starting Monday, we're going to be launching our Christmas sale. So if you read your newsletter, you know that that's coming up.
Hey, I said I didn't. I'm sorry.
There'll be a big announcement, of course, coming up. Check it out on Instagram and Facebook, and another announcement at the store. So that's happening. Excuse me. That'll run all the way until the new year, starting December 1st. Any sale that we make, I do not take any money from any of those sales. I put it all into an account, and then in the beginning of the year, I write a check to McMaster. So that's in addition to our McMaster Lego drive. So in December, I make nothing. But I launch the sale, and I hope that we get a whole ton of sales so I can just give them a nice little check. That'll help out immensely for them. So that's the biggest update with the store. Looking at a logo redesign for next year. There's going to be a couple more partnerships to announce coming next year. What else is going on? Just the usual. It's going to be a heavy push on marketing next year. I'm hoping to open some flat rate shipping to the U.S. as well. So there's going to be a lot of interesting things.
Oh, so you've been looking into that.
Oh, wow.
You've figured out
Yeah,
some things are going to work for you.
I've been in negotiations with a couple of a couple of shipping companies. So we'll see what happens, what comes with that. If I can knock it down to some semblance of flat rate, then that should open up the doors hugely immensely.
Because you ship now though, right, to the States?
On request right now.
On request.
Nothing,
it's still rough to do it right
now. I just can't. I can't afford the fluctuation so much in the prices to the U.S.
It changes that much?
It does, depending on where it is. Like I could ship the same thing to one state for pick a number, $45 to another state, it's 15. Like it's too much over the map. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's absolute craziness when you get down to there and you get into weights, especially when you run with Canada Post. They run by cubic weight, not by actual weight, so it makes it difficult unless you can keep the package small. So
I can tell you, we have problems with Canada Post.
Mhm.
They're difficult to deal with, and there's a reason they don't handle a lot of our product right now.
no, it's not just that though, right? I don't have the buying power of a corporation,
Sure.
so I don't have the not just the buying power, but I don't have the amount of shipments that a multinational will. So there's only a certain amount of negotiating that I can do, and I have to do that based on prior plus percentage. So I have enough data now that I can actually go to them and at least get up maybe a tier or two, which will help things out and allow me to offer some flat rates to the US. So people can just come to the site and boom, off you go. Last thing I want to do is get into an invoice weight situation like other sites.
What I'm hearing is that if I make a BrickLink Lego stores of the United States, you'll be really properly set up for it.
Yes.
Trust me, the wheels are still spinning on that one if I'm going to push those buttons again and take another roll of the dice. Because, the group's grown pretty nicely. I mean, we're at 1,400 now.
Yeah.
For something that started at 0.
Yes.
So that's homegrown. I'm proud of that. I would still love to see more go on in it, but it's a slow burn, and that's okay. We're going to get... Oh, hang on. Sonic. Available now at BTLGBricks.ca.
It is. Now, I've never had one in this good condition before.
Wow.
Like I'm looking at the back of the head, and there isn't a mark.
So is this the Dimensions stuff?
Yeah.
Is it
Sonic.
The only way that he came out was in Dimensions. And there's an itty bitty tiny mark on the torso, on the gray area on the very front of the torso. You almost got to really look to see it. And other than that, I've never seen anything like this before. Just amazing condition. So anyone looking for Sonic, it's the only one they ever made.
Nice. And that's kind of like the rubberized head on it?
Not really.
Or is it the solid? Is it ABS?
It's a molded head, kind of like what they did with the
like Yoda
Looney Tunes. Right, what they done with the Looney Tunes?
Oh, the Looney Tunes. Okay.
So, it's very similar in that design, but that's plastic, right? That's not rubber or anything.
Whenever they make a rubberized head, like the Yoda heads or some of the other Star Wars heads over the years, like, they're the worst. The paint comes right off them. And then if you find them loose in bulk lots or whatever, well, the kids have used them as erasers or all manner of stuff. Oh, and he's got something in it.
Did you end up getting a blankie?
No, I got no blankie. We were discussing blankies last night. I made zero effort to get a blankie. I'll tell you, but I do know what I do want.
I didn't make an effort to get one. It just happened to be in the cart.
Okay, well, if you want to talk to me off stream, there might be a number. But one of the YouTubers in the States, she was showing off Target exclusive plushie, classic space guy.
Yeah, I've seen them.
And I immediately went to the Lego site and went, please let Canada have a separate deal. And I didn't see it on there. I saw a few I hadn't seen previously, but it's like I don't see it. But I know there's a few others too that were new, so I'm waiting to see them show up.
They got a bit of a push on. They always do things along those nature. People will grab them up, but it's an in and out thing, right? It'll be a fad and then gone. And they're not like anything else. They're not cheap.
Yeah. I don't go for accessories, but I gotta admit, I think the plushies are cute. I wouldn't mind sticking one of those over there in the corner with the white guy. I think it'd be nice.
Classic space guy wouldn't be too bad, but
I don't know what else I would even get my interest, but I saw that one. Like, that's one I could go for.
Just make your own.
Oh, I don't have the skills. I'd love to con my daughter into doing it because she's got the sewing machine on.
Oh, nice. There you go. Yeah.
And
get her to make you one.
I would love to get her into it.
Yeah.
Oh. Update. Toy Drive.
McMaster update. We're
first, before you tell us any numbers, how much time do we have left
We
to
have
talk to you, get stuff to you, etc., etc.?
this upcoming week. That's almost an extension. I should technically have this done on Monday, but there is some
Yeah,
people
because
who are
today's the
unable to
4th,
get
and I
things
know
to
you
me.
and me talked about a hard line of like the 4th, so that you could
Yeah.
get stuff moving in the right direction.
That's right. So the 6th, that's the Monday. That'll be the same day that the sale starts. So it's sort of a McMaster cutoff and sale starting. So one flows right into the other. But there is some people who are unable to get it to me for whatever reason. I'm not going to say no. All next week, basically last chance, right, to try and get everything in that you possibly can. The response has been just phenomenal. Been completely blown away.
And
By the
again,
response that we've
anything
had
that
this
needs to
year.
move from Toronto, I'm willing to mule. So
That's great. Really, really appreciate that. And I've already said I'll come and get it. If you can't, ship it, or you don't want to ship it, or you're worried about it, just give me a call. I'll pay for the shipping. Right? I've said that from the beginning. Done that for a few people already. If you're close enough, I'll just come and get it.
mhm.
I'm not going to have anyone go without, just cause. So, yeah, it's the sponsors have done fantastic. Yourself and Emma's Toy Chest and Blocks and Twin Sioux Bricks. They've just been phenomenal, and we're going to get probably well over $1,000 from you guys. Right? It's just been incredible. That's $1,000 worth of Lego kits. It's just been an incredible response from not only the sponsors but just everybody in general. I'm always completely humbled by the generosity of the people within this little Brad the Lego Guy family. I always say that, right? I've believed that from the beginning. It's always been more than just someone trying to make money. It's trying to develop that family type of atmosphere with everybody, and it shows. And so, thank everybody so much. It really means a lot.
Hey, I'm glad to help in what small part I did. Not a big deal. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. So, do we have any tallies that we can
Nothing
mention?
100% official, but our target was 7,500, and we're going to be close.
Really?
We're going to be close.
So, you beat last year's?
Yeah, last year's was a little bit under 5. The
Okay.
target this year was 7,500. Next year target's going to be 10. So that's going to be the big one. But yes, we're going to be real close, like real close.
Well, I think next year we got some ideas. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little bigger. There's some
Yes,
things
got
we
some
can do
plans
to make
going
it.
for next year.
Yeah.
But yes, we're going to be like real close. I haven't even factored in the amount that just myself, right? Forget about BTLG Bricks, but just me giving mine, right? So yeah, it's by the time it's all added up between what I've collected, what the sponsors have done, and my own, it's going to be close. Be real close.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's amazing.
Because I know, I don't know about you, because this is my first time being associated with any of this with you, and I know in the back of my head I'd say, oh, I'm a little worried. This is new ground, especially for me, for even mentioning an association and just trying to do the word of mouth thing, and put banners on as much as I can and talk about it where I can and slip it into casual conversation.
Yeah.
It's not always easy because everyone is doing something somewhere.
That's
my
right.
wife's doing the Girl Scouts thing, so now I've got to come up with something for the Girl Scouts, and there'll be a work thing for sure. And I got another thing with these guys, and this is a time of year everyone needs a little help.
Yes, yes, they certainly do.
Yeah,
trying to spread around. Okay, that's awesome news. I'm glad to hear it. That makes me feel good because I know I was a little anxious to even I pumped it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a big update, and I don't know because you and me haven't had a real discussion about it. It's like, no, Rick, it kind of went, and you didn't help enough. You could have done more. You should have streamed twice.
Well, yeah. Now that you mention it, actually, okay, we're gonna have to have a little discussion off air. So.
Oh no. I'm going to get taken to the woodshed.
Oh, not 2 nights in a row, Rick.
No, everybody's been great. I can't say thanks enough. Right? I just can't.
I'm glad to hear it's going well.
Yeah.
Anyone who watches this and rewatches this, because that's where I get half my views on this video, BTLGBricks.ca has all the info you need on his sales, on the toy drive, how to reach him, and if something needs to get muled from Toronto to where he is in Paris, between him and me, we are going to make it happen. So there's no worries there. But your first step, go to his website and contact Brad. Let's make something special happen.
Hey, if you feel like it when you're there, just scroll down to the bottom and sign up for the newsletter. It's basically just an email address you got to put in, and everything is there, right? You'll get announcements on drives like this, on coupons, on deals, on upcoming sales, on exclusive codes. Last newsletter, everybody has had a code for early access to Sale Prices Plus. They've had that for a week.
So. Okay, so you know what? I did read it then because I did know that. So I thought I hadn't read the letter.
So it's all little things like that I can do to give back, right, to people who, do things like this. They, the part of the family, they give the give for McMaster, which is huge, right? And it's little things that I can do to give back,
I think didn't I see that you had posted, I think, like a snapshot of like some of your collections so far. Did I see that?
I did, yes. I posted a couple, right?
And
one smaller, and then the next one's bigger, and the next one's
it's like, oh my goodness. Like I was really taken aback by that. Like that's a lot of generosity.
It just keeps growing, right? And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be a Lego set. You can just forward me some money, and
that's why I keep saying toy drive, because I didn't want to just limit people to the idea of Lego. Because I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that kids need. Yeah,
there is. When we take anything, we've done it before in the past too. I focus on Lego because that's what I do. But if you have something that's brand new, anything.
Awesome.
Well, I'm glad to hear. Don't let it stop you. If you're in another province over, Brad will take a cash donation and put it towards the cause.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's the thing. That's what I did on my last pickup with him was, I took care of some of our deals, and it's like, and then I padded it to make, so that he can make the right decisions and make sure, some good stuff gets purchased, because he's got a good line on deals too.
The big space set is from you. That big city space set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I was glad to help out in a small way. So awesome. Let's see. I want to open something. It's kind of like Christmas morning. Actually, this is. I love my company, but I tell you, man, and I'm not the only guy, so this isn't first world stuff. But look what they did. I'm going to.
Would love to. Can't see.
Yeah, let's put it. Okay, so.
No.
They did that. Yeah. And it's too bad because the box wasn't so bad. And they got my nice name there, and they on it with a nice big sticker. Thank you. Fortunately, my people don't put the labels on. Look, I could probably peel it right off pretty cleanly. That's like, yeah, thank you guys. And okay, so let me put a different camera on here.
Don't they know better by now?
Every year we go through this with all kinds of different product. Oh, what, you got one too nailed?
Well, that's
crease.
See a huge, massive indentation across here.
Sure.
And a hole in the back.
Oh my God.
That's direct from Lego.
Oh, that's Lego.
That's right from Lego.
Can't blame my company on that one. Oh my goodness.
That makes 7 shipments in a row with damaged product.
Oh, jeez. From Lego for you.
From Lego.
Only the best is good enough.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Every time someone gets one of those packages from Lego, we need to put it up in the forum. Lego Club Canada.
Right.
Only the best is good enough, and that's got to be the masthead, and then under it, all the wall of shame with all these photos. Seriously, I think it'd be hilarious. I mean, this site's not so bad what they did to me here, but it's like
you should be able to peel that sticker though.
Yeah, I mean, I do it every day at work because, I mean, people put labels on the wrong boxes or they put 2 on a
Yeah.
box. Like, I can't ship it out. But it's like, yeah, you guys.
Hey, at least
But
they
you know
didn't
what?
ship
This is
it
going to
like
be
that.
another one I'll build sooner as opposed to later. That's what they'll do. They're just accelerating the process because if I probably can't take a good photo of it, then I'll just want to make it go away because I really
At least
hate.
they didn't ship it like that. I got an old red and white VW bus from Walmart, and they shipped it with no box. They just put a sticker on the box and shipped it off.
Well,
Oh
I mean, to me,
no.
that's effectively slap picking anyway because they went and put the pickup sticker on it. And the reason we do this at the warehouse is so that because it goes from one of my buildings to the local DC, and then DC is going to put it on the same trucks with their regular loads. They put this one on there to make sure that the guys offloading know, don't put this on the shelf. This is a pickup, right?
Mhm.
And but they do it to the box, and it's funny because every day I tell people it isn't a big deal. It's just a Lego box. You're going to build a set, right? But it sucks because everyone knows I like to take my pictures.
Mhm.
So yeah, thank you, bugger. Oh no, hey, I got. Oh, that's not even the best part of this story. So, first time it went on sale like a week ago, right? You know, Black Friday, whatever, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know, 20, 25 bucks off, whatever it was. I order it. 6 hours later, I get cancel. All right, it happens, right? And everything else was still going through. I see it being processed. And then I go to the website, I don't know, half a day later. Hey, it's on the website again. I order it again. 6, 8 hours later, canceled again. It's 2. Wash, rinse, repeat. It pops up on the website again. I order it a 3rd time. Canceled. Are you effing kidding me? I go into the store, and it's the day I talked to that guy, Mike.
Mhm.
I'm in the store. I'm looking around. I see, hey, they've canceled my order for the 3rd time, but it shows there's inventory in the store. So I find this guy, nice guy, Mike, and oh yeah, you know what? There's a whole shelf where we've been putting the heads, and they put the safety black wire on it, and then they zip tied it to the shelf for whatever reason. I don't know why they're zip tying it to the shelf. And it's like, okay, great. I'm going to get this at the discount price. I go to self checkout. I whip out my employee card, put that in first because I want my 10% discount. Then I ring this up. This comes up like 90 bucks. It's like, no. I grab an associate. Can you tell me what's going on? And she goes, well, that's the price. I go, no. And she politely tells me, no, it's actually not discounted in store. And to her credit, it technically isn't.
Mhm.
And I realized this after the fact. In store, it's not. And they don't, and they've stopped matching with the website a while ago. And I know this for a fact. It's our policy now. But
Which
yeah,
is idiotic.
I pushed it for about 3 minutes, right? And it's like, you know what? In the end, I just walked out, and it was the only thing I had in my hand. And then I had to go over to the orange checkout pickup counter to get my other stuff. But I was super annoyed because I thought I finally had it in my hand. I get home, go to the website, try again, right? There's 4 times a charm, right? 5 if you count the screw up in the store. But this is the one I get with the stupid sticker on it. So 5 times I've tried to get this stupid set. But at least I got it discounted and with my employee discount too. So
Mhm.
yeah, woe is me. 5 times I tried to buy one set in a week. That's a new record.
You really want that set?
Yeah.
And if you asked me 6 months ago, I would have said no. But you know, it's grown on me. The more I see it, the more I like it.
Mhm.
It's just wild looking. I know people complain about the one eye, and I mean, he's supposed to look a little twitchy. It shouldn't be symmetrical. In fact, it should look even more wild. I think that's kind of a cop-out build. All right. Now we're in the guessing game phase. Oh, should I do this one? No, we're going to wait. Better story if I leave it. Well, there's a problem. There's 2 packages in there, And if I open one, it kind of ends the story. And if I open the other, then at least I get something. I got to figure out what to work around. I'm a little slow, so I'm using this as a stall technique. This I know what it is.
That's just age.
That's just
Yeah,
age. Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome. Love you, man.
So in 2022, everyone will be happy to know that Jacob's Brickling store will be featured prominently on a new
Okay.
He's got 3 figures, and that's about it on his site. But someday it'll be a big site. I don't know yet. I got your link, by the way. I just haven't looked at it yet.
That's so good.
So this is a set that I was lukewarm about it, but I like what I saw, and I only wanted it discounted. So I've waited, I guess, a year for it now. And I've missed 2 opportunities when it was discounted, but I want it to be significant. So a pizza box. I now have a pizza box. That's what I call it. And honestly, for all the artwork, it's the only one I like, because the Iron Man one is just 3 of the same kind of looking dude. But at least here, I got 3 stabs at making different looking guys, and I'll end with Vader, because why not? That's the one I really wanted anyway. I think full price, it's ridiculously overpriced, and even discounted, you could argue if it's even a smart purchase. But I'm going to get 3 builds out of this, so there's value in that for me. But it's not a build like I consider Lego. This is just going to be me mashing pieces down until my thumbs get sore.
That's what it is, really.
Yeah. And I have no interest in building the big one. If I want to build a big one, I'll go spend, $70 and buy a Chinese one. Get the big one. Honestly, I call it the pizza box, and honestly, it's like if I brought over my pizza box, I'm sure it's about the same.
Yep.
Soundtrack only in English. So that's a real thing. You can actually go to online, and there's a code, I guess.
Yeah, I have yet
so
to
that
try
you can
that
listen
out.
to some BS music while you do this. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be advertised as.
There's this guy on YouTube. Oh, I don't know why his name escapes me, but he does all this Star Wars themed custom music. And I used to actually try and use some of his tracks. By the way, don't do that, because you will get claimed real fast. But he does. I tell you, it's really close to original Star Wars sounding music. But if you wanted that kind of dark, morose kind of theme stuff playing while you build some Sith art, there's definitely some guys you could listen to. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Probably a good way to burn an afternoon.
Yep.
Can't take too long, though, I imagine. I mean, you're just literally laying dots down.
It took
And
me
why
about,
did they go with
5
dots?
hours.
Wouldn't this look better if they just did with plates? I don't know.
Maybe.
I'd be tempted to swap them out and just see if it would look better with solid plates. Because I don't like all the black in between. I get it. It's supposed to be like pointillism. I get it. But I don't know. I'm glad it was discounted finally where I could get it. And that's the other thing. It's not just where I can get it, but I love Walmart and I love Amazon, because I can control both pretty good. Amazon, 90% of the time I can have it directed to Canada Post, and I'm happy with that. And Walmart, I can have it sent to the store. But it's really tough if it's got to go by any other carrier, because I get screwed by every other carrier. FedEx, they don't even like to stop here. Pure Later, yeah, they'll come and they'll just leave it, and hopefully someone won't steal it. But yeah, it really limits sometimes what I can buy or what I want to buy. Even my wife, she ordered something from the States. I go, oh man, that sucks. And we had such a run around with the carrier. It was a Mickey Mouse carrier, because once it hits the border, Pitney Bowes hands it off to whomever to do the brokerage. And by the time it gets here, you don't know what Mickey Mouse carriers got it. And they'll hit and run, and they scribbled a note, and we couldn't even read it. And it was so hard to tell, is this actually a package for me or not? Literally, I'm on the phone. I don't know. Your people can't write, apparently. And they had to go in the system. I go, I have a code, which didn't match their code, but they ended up helping us out. They were pretty cool about coming by. Okay, I'm not opening that. So I know everyone's here. They wanted to see the big one. So here's the big one.
You're so full
Dead
of it.
silent. Dead silence. It's okay. The stories are not done yet. I should probably just leave this sealed, but it's no fair. It's not fun if I don't show it, right? So I had a really good episode a year ago at this time about my shenanigans with Lego's website when I ordered something and 6 hours later they removed the gift with purchase. And eventually, through 3 conversations, 2.5 hours on the phone, all in, some of which on the drive while I'm driving home from work, this set was something I ordered at lunch. And I got screwed out of the Yoda gift with purchase, the Yoda Saver.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went through all the shenanigans and they gave me some points for that, and then I said, okay, well, cancel the order. I don't want the order if I wasn't going to give it purchase. I'm not a playset guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured I could get this at any point. So there was no rush. Cancel it. And I went through this whole thing like, well, they said they can't stop it in the warehouse. I go, BS. I work in warehouses bigger than yours. I know what you can and can't do. They said, okay, we'll stop it at the door. We'll put a block on FedEx. They said they would do all these things. They didn't. So I kept calling them back and kept getting more and more money out of them points wise. And, in the end, they ended up buying me the Yoda Saver through Jazz. And then I ended up taking the rest of it and buying other sets. So, $250-ish for all my whining Karen stuff on the phone I did with Lego. And a year later, I ended up picking up for well over $100 off. So,
Wow.
Screw you, Lego. I eventually got your stupid set.
And you weren't even going to get it anyways. This guy made you spend more money again.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Ryan strikes again. That's 3, Ryan. My wife's going to cut. I forgot that.
It was funny. It was like around supper time.
Yeah, you tell the story. I
messaged him and he's like, hey, did you see that this was like 25% off? He's like, damn you. Oh, there's more money.
Yeah, there was this and something else, and I bailed on the second thing, and I jumped on this. Like, at that price, I got to do it because I've seen people build it, and it's better than I thought it was. That's for sure.
Harry Potter's Castle.
I like the figures too.
Oh yeah, that was $100 off too.
Harry Potter's Castle, was that the other one?
I think that was the other one. And I'm not a Potterhead, and I mean I could have made that happen too, but it's like, oh man, I already got enough Potter sets I don't build and don't really want to build. I'll probably be coughing up a few of those for some of the drives, but yeah. So I'm actually happy with that one. It's just funny how it all comes full circle a year later between me making those 3 phone calls a year ago, one of which was online, which was funny. We were doing the stream, and it's like they're screwing me. And, I'm crying boohoo because the first thing they tell you, well, gift with purchase, when stock's available or as, availability, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but still, come on. I'm within the first 3 minutes. Don't give me this garbage, right? You confirmed it, and for 3 emails it was in there, and then on my final receipt or whatever it wasn't, like, you dirty guys, and then all the hoops I tried to jump through to don't ship it to me because I don't want to go round trip to FedEx and this and that and this and that. And they said they would do this and this and this, and they did nothing. So I had to keep calling them, complaining, and they kept throwing points at me to shut me up and get me off the phone. And that's when I learned that they got a lot of power, what they can do to appease you at customer service if you're that kind of person. And generally I'm not, but I was that time because I was really pissed off, and that was a lot of money, and I knew what I really wanted. And it's just funny how it all comes back around. So I got their stupid set, and I got it a whole lot cheaper, and I didn't get it from Lego, right? This was Amazon.
Oh, that's why it comes in a great box.
Yeah, it helps too. Yeah. So I'll probably just leave it sitting there for now. I don't know when I'll build that one. But, oh my God.
The best one out of the Master Builder series so far, by far.
You think so?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's an amazing set.
So this is kind of Russian roulette. Like, there's one I want to open first and one I don't. The problem is they're identical.
Go by weight.
Go by. Oh. No, man, that's not helping me any. Shh. The problem is the memory's going. All right, we're going to go with this one.
I'm not saying anything. Sorry.
It's the mystery box.
The mystery box. So, yeah, that's funny. I'm going to rename this to Blame Ryan.
Yeah.
People, there's going to be a lot of people tuning in like, what's wrong with Rick and why is he blaming Ryan?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the shit list.
Tune in next Saturday for the Blame Ryan podcast.
Yeah, we're going to rebrand. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. You ain't seen that one yet? Now I know exactly what's in there. So, plan B. And I'm glad they actually taped the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So now this one is so solidly packed that I worry because Lego does one of two things. They don't pack anything in there and their tape is loose and doesn't bind and your stuff bounces around, or they overpack it over with air fill and everything else.
And you get crushing like this.
Yeah. So it's one or two things. There's usually no in between. So I'm not going to say it out loud because I do want to surprise my wife. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And she wasn't like when I showed her pictures, like she was, come on. Once you see it, I think it sells itself.
Did you get the other one as well?
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see a theme going on here.
And then for me, just because I thought it was super interesting.
That's actually a decent Brickheads.
Well, I mean, nice, unique prints, of course, like most Brickheads, but that one I think is really cool.
A pretty cool one.
Yeah, I didn't need to. This was almost a toss in because I was just making the order for this, and maybe this one put it over the top for free shipping. I don't know, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
those two were on sale, right?
I think, right?
Yeah, I think they were all on sale.
Okay.
But yeah, this one put it over the top. Yeah. That's the thing. I haven't virtually none of this stuff except for one was full price. So this, which, isn't unusual for me, but it's kind of cool that it worked out that way, which is why there's so much at one time. Because I was doing it every day, twice a day. Who's got what going on? Because sure enough, every online site, they were rotating stock and rotating deals and stuff. And you could really empty your wallet or your credit card, depending on what you're doing and how much cash flow you had. But I was definitely hunting deals and having fun doing it.
Frankenstein is the only good Brickheads.
Oh, it is nice. I love.
And there's the rest of them. They promised a whole line of them. Where's the Mummy? Where's Dracula? Let's go. Get on it, boys.
Yeah, Universal Studios characters. Come on.
Give me Swamp Thing.
All right. Hey, Tara. So the obligatory keychain, which means I did something. I'm gonna yell at my dog.
Added to the pile.
Dude, she had to set up a second keychain, so now she's got her daily driver and her other ones.
Got another one for
the keychain. Oh, the stupid money I spend. See, that's it's not this stuff that's stupid. It's that stuff that's stupid. But it works.
Yeah.
The thing is, I can even go cheaper. They got stupid luggage tags on sale and like the $1, $2. There's a bunch of that stuff. I don't want those stupid things.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. That at least looks like Lego. So that's a gift with purchase, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a promo.
Okay. 40484. I don't know. Christmas tree hell. I don't know what they call it. But ooh, there we go. Lego was nice enough to send me this. Paid enough for it though, eh? And with the gift with purchase with this set is a big giant robot doggy with 4 legs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This costs you a fortune. Oh my god!
Can't believe what people are listing that for already.
Oh, so what's the number right now?
I've seen it up to 300. Seems to sit in and around the 250 mark, plus or minus.
Oh, dude.
It's idiotic because it's going to come back.
Yeah.
It'll be a VIP
you
point
say
person.
so, but they've had a piss poor record of making the stuff come back. They say that was going to come back. Jacob will talk to you about the coins. Where's their coins? Where's the original Vader bust? Never came back. Where's the
Well, you just want everything tomorrow. It's not going to come tomorrow.
I don't want it tomorrow, but how about 18 months later? They still haven't done stuff 18 months later.
They say they'll bring it back
by the end of this year. It's basically the end of the year. Where are the coins?
Yeah. No, it's pretty ridiculous.
Well, the Vader bust said they'd bring it back, but instead they technically did, except they changed the build. I think that's a lot of it.
Oh, we gave you a better one. It's like, that's not what people asked for.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a beautiful box. Actually, that's not box collector quality. It's got a little of that crush. It's not bad though. I'm not complaining. And this one's to be built, and 2 more.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 2 more going into the flip vault in the future. Dear. Yeah, hang on.
Three AT-ATs, huh?
That's nuts.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Well, you see, the UCS Star Destroyer was on sale that weekend too. I bet you if you plugged at him for a bit here, he'd probably give in. I bet you he bought a few of them too.
Yeah.
Didn't you, Rick? Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on.
Yeah, he doesn't have the headset on.
Anybody want a Lego coffee table? Because it makes an awesome coffee table. I have been putting my feet up on these all week. These are awesome. And paperwork on the outside of the box. That's how big it is.
Wow.
75313 AT-AT. And what's with Lego always using upside down question marks? But, what was it, January this year when they announced, or the rumors came out about the 3 big sets, R2-D2, Gunship, Robot Doggy. Hey, it's always going to be Robot Doggy. My Kenner one, that was Robot Doggy. The original Kenner one, not that garbage one that came out 10 years later. Smaller and more cartoony looking. It's like, no.
Well.
Well, the flex is strong with this one.
I want that as a shirt. Remind me later. Send me that as a quote, because I gotta get that made as a shirt. My logo on the front, and the flex is strong with this one on the back. That is a shirt I gotta get made. But, and you know what's cool about this one compared to a lot of big sets I buy? I can build this one. I've already measured. It can go into my cabinets.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't.
Nothing else will be able to go in the cabinets, but you'll get that in.
Oh, I'll have to take 10 sets out of one cabinet to put this one in.
So whatever possessed you to buy 3 of them?
Flip considerations. Oh, wow. Okay, so see, I hadn't seen anyone do an opening or anything.
No?
Corrugated spacers, at least on the ends, and I had no bangs on the bottom, so that's impressive.
Most impressive.
It only took them, it's because they didn't do that with the Falcon, and I don't think they did that with the Death Star, because I haven't, the
No,
Destroyer,
they
because I
didn't.
haven't opened that yet. So that's a first then.
That's
Awesome.
new.
Good. You know what? For the money, that thing should be wrapped in leather. Should be cowhide on it. If Apple made Lego, can you imagine what this packaging would be like? Is there any way to open this smartly?
Fold the bottom underneath and then flip it.
You think
and
so?
Slide it out. Yeah.
I'm also trying not to expose my
The
full
corrugated should slide out real nice, and then you can just pull it out.
Dude is smart. He's right. That stuff should come out super easy. See? Nice.
See, I'm not just a pretty face.
You're not just a pretty face.
Never have been a pretty face. I got a great face for radio.
Great. Yes, I was waiting for you to say that. We're going to get you some new material to go with that line.
Some year.
So, and I've intentionally avoided watching pretty much everyone's streams on this stuff because, well, I really didn't need to see it ahead of time. So I have no idea if it's going to go back into the box for a period of time before I do get around to it. Oh, look at this. I'm going to break something.
Oh, we get to see a quarter of the box.
That's nice.
That's all it fits.
Let's see. Whoa. How's the... Oh, I did see something. Let's see if I can show this off. Is it down there? Look at that, the bottom of the box.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
How cool is that with the feet?
Before.
I saw that somewhere. But I'm excited because I have every AT-AT except for the most recent playable version. Because when I started hearing about this, it's like, okay, why would I spend 150 to 200 Canadian on that if I'm going to buy this? So I just avoided that one. But now that's the only one I don't have. So
it can easily be yours.
If only I knew of a Canadian Bricklink site with a nice short name that's easy to remember. Oh, it's on my screen right there. The lower right-hand corner. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty stoked. When it comes to, like, if I had to compare, say, this to the Death Star Destroyer, which I haven't built yet, for sets that make me excited, this makes me excited. The AT-AT, space, lots of chairs, and of course, those battle packs they're going to sell us next year. That was brilliant. Sell us this expensive set. We're going to want to do some army building. They only give us, a dozen or half dozen figures. Looks like 8. And then we're going to buy those battle packs, and they're getting smarter. They're sneaky.
I got 20
really
of them.
Brilliant marketing. But I've also already got a lot of Hoth stuff. Like, I could put it in there, but I know a lot of people go, well, it won't match because they're different age and different vintage and all this. It's like, no, you're kind of right. Oh, I love, even the head looks like it's got plenty of room for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And some stupid tool now you got to use to adjust the legs. I get it. It is a heavy box. I'm trying to remember. That's not as heavy as the Falcon was.
No.
The Falcon was heavier. Because I wouldn't be bouncing it like that.
Do you still have the Falcon and the Star Destroyer in the original shipping box?
No, I don't have any UCS set right now in a brown. Even in storage, I don't have any UCS sets in the brown storage box, and definitely not sealed. And this one now I've already cut. If you call that UCS, I can't remember.
Do you still have the Falcon and or the Star Destroyer without the shipping box?
Yeah.
You'll notice that they're a little bit bigger. You were wondering about the corrugated cardboard. It's the same shipping box, but that box is just a little bit smaller. So they have to fill out the shipping
so
box.
that's why they use the spacers then,
Yeah.
maybe. All right. That makes sense because I thought, oh, that does look like the same size box.
Saves
'Cause
them
I had
from
the cardboard
designing.
roller for the Falcon. I
Yeah.
sold those, got rid of those. Some guy wanted those, so it's like, yeah, I didn't need them.
Saves them from having to design and order a new box, right? It's money saver.
Yeah.
It's easier
Well,
to just
let's
get a
hope
little
they
filler.
let's hope they think of that for the next big one, because if that's what it takes to protect their stuff, they should be doing it, because that's really nice.
It is a good idea.
Yeah. And I am not lifting the other ones up because there's no point. They can stay in their boxes and go in storage. So, but yeah, and it's only because, honestly, because packaged with this, right? And this is what I hate, Lego and their double talk about, oh, we don't want to do stuff that makes stuff hard to get, right? But you make this impossible to get unless you buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, does a left hand even know what the right hand's doing in that company? I mean, do they listen to the words coming out of their mouth? It sucks. And it's not even that great a build. This is not
Only
even that
thing
great.
exclusive about it is the print.
Which is common for a lot of stuff they pump out, right?
About
Chest
50
print
bucks
on
a
one
part.
figure, one plate printed here, there, everywhere. I mean, they've clearly figured out something because we keep buying it. And as long as we keep buying it, they'll keep doing it. And you're not going to get enough of us to stop. Oh, I ain't going to buy anymore.
Well, no.
Sure.
They're
I don't know.
rolling in it.
Even, I mean, Ryan says he's cutting off, and then how much more did you spend? We were talking the other night about buyer's regret. It's like, later you'll be happy about it, but right now it's like,
Damn Black Friday.
Yeah, but they're rolling.
This was the worst year for me because I just kept finding deals I was willing to participate in, and it's like, yeah. I'm just going over some of the chats since I've been sadly ignoring it. Oddly enough, one of the many you bought can also fit into my cabinet.
Yeah, nice.
Will has a skill, and that's talking me out of Lego sets. He's working on it. It's getting better and better. He actually came up with a half decent plan on how he can temporarily store all of our Lego. And it isn't even the worst idea in the world. He's just got to figure out a way to make it cost effective. Maybe if you talk to Brad and you get a hold of his shipping people, you guys can figure it out.
There you go.
Because if we can just break down the cost of shipping to the States, maybe we can work out something. Because my wife probably won't say no. It's leaving? Okay. Hey. So what's Ty saying here? Make sure when you display it, you don't bend the legs backwards. Those legs should bend one way. Really? I'm sure it says something in the book, though, right? I mean, if it could only bend one way, or if I know there's got to be a lot of weight considerations. The build is just so big. Will is saying here, I have the new play scale version, and I just got the motorized at for 4. Yeah. He got some great deals on some sets.
Wow.
It was impressive. And if that motorized one is complete, because I saw it in the bag, like that is a really good deal.
No kidding.
Display's great in a box. Oh, I mean, that's a beautiful piece. And I know some people who like to cut out the fronts of boxes and they frame them or do whatever. I always thought I would decoupage them to the wall one day. And because one of my uncles, he did that with his basement with newsprint, right? I know you could buy wallpaper that was newsprint, but he actually did it with newspaper articles. And his basement was all covered with whatever the current stories of the day were in his billiards room. And it was just great. And of course, someone in that house was a smoker, so eventually it yellows real nice too. But I always thought I would do that, but if I'm cutting the box, it's going in the trash. I don't keep stuff anymore. The ADAT was complete other than one snowtrooper missing. That's an easy fix. And if you're looking for snowtroopers, BTLGBricks.ca. If he doesn't have it, he will find it. You probably don't, you know what? You probably don't promote that enough. Like if you don't actually have it on the store, ask, because you've got inventory you haven't inventoried yet. I'm sure.
Yes.
I mean, every big bricklinker has stuff they just like Ken. So Ken was on the other night on my short stream, and like he's probably got like a month's worth of stuff that he really needs to get up into his store,
Mhm.
and it's just a matter of time. You know, it takes you time to get each item, each piece, whatever, each batch out.
Well, especially into my web store, right? You said say Bricklink. A couple of the Bricklinkers are like that. With my own web store, it's my own database, so I have to create everything from scratch.
So you're doing double work every time you put anything up now.
Yes.
One's for Bricklink and one for your store. Wow.
Yeah.
So are you okay? So then the other question I have is there stuff that you're just deciding I'm only going to put exclusively in the store, or it's just
Yes.
easier to put it in Bricklink? Oh, okay.
No. The whole idea of starting this and I'm continuing along with this is to gradually move away from Bricklink.
Okay.
And there won't be one that exists, which is why I promote the website all the time. My Bricklink store won't exist
At some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's probably 2 years away.
Okay.
Right, as I get everybody migrated over. So it's a slow process. I don't expect it to happen overnight. It never goes as fast as I want it to, but it's moving along pretty good. Quite happy.
So if anyone knows any hobos, I now have boxes that they can live in.
Yeah.
I would say just send them to Toronto, but no, we got enough hobos in Toronto. Every exit ramp from the highway these days. They don't even have the benefit of being able to sell us oranges. Oranges in Toronto. Oranges are like Lego. They can be hard to find at this time of year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right. So you've seen all the stupid stuff I've been doing.
My second favorite vehicle, right there. Falcon.
Brad, I
first,
just
after second.
Wait.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
What's your favorite vehicle?
Falcon is my favorite Star Wars vehicle of all time. That's
Sure.
the second right there. I'm like you.
I'm so tied to this. I'm so fond of it. And it's because that great Kenner toy, because my dad, he just made sure I had all the best of the Kenner stuff. I had virtually every major play set and vehicle.
Yeah.
Hook, I don't know how he did it either, because it couldn't have been cheap. And but we call it affectionately Robot Doggy. When it stood this tall and you put your hand inside the body to move the neck and articulate it, and you had batteries in here for the lasers. Yeah, and just to have that go back and forth.
Yeah,
it was the coolest toy. And I jammed all my figures. I put 15 figures in there. Maybe sometimes I'd carry them around. And it's funny though how the different parts on the original Kenner would yellow differently, because some were hard plastic, some were softer plastics, and you definitely saw how aging affects different plastics and mediums differently. But so hearing this was coming, no brainer, sight unseen, don't care how many digits. I was hoping it was good. It looks good. I don't know. Some people say, "Oh, it's too many studs." I don't know. I don't like a purely. It's Lego.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't necessarily want it to be studless. I mean, unless the scale works for it to be studless, but it's like that's not a scale where the studs hurt it. I think it just makes it look good. It adds to it. And I'm glad there wasn't anything stupid like a lack of detail or a lack of finish on the inside of the legs or something, because it'd be really easy to cheap out on a build.
Yep.
But if they did it on a UCS one, then people would really cry.
Especially if you'd start seeing blue and yellow and crap in the joints.
I still don't understand. Why can't they give us Technic pins in the colors that we need?
Yeah.
Right? If we got a gray build, how about some gray pins? Why do I got to have, blue pins or red 2-length axles, or any of those things. Why can't they
Yeah.
give it to us in the colors? Come on.
Because
It
it's
can't be
Lego.
that. Yeah. Because we're still going to buy it, whether they do it or not.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've committed to sin. I've taken like those red 2-length axles. I take black marker to the edges, pop them in. I don't care because I don't want to see the red. I think it looks awesome. It's my Lego. And plus, I got a crap ton of backups anyway.
Yeah.
If I were to sell it, fine. I'll give someone. You know what? I won't even give someone the ones I got. I'll just send them to Brad. Go buy them from Brad. Let Brad send you a Ziploc with all the extra Technic pieces I've colored over with Sharpies over the years. Hey, even the silver foil markers, eh? I've done a few little chrome bits on just some mocks and stuff, and it's like it can really come out sharp. It's too bad people crap on it. I need like 2 balloon pieces, so I'm definitely checking out. There you go. Kevin Creamer is going to be coming your way. Make sure you got balloon pieces, Brad.
Pieces.
By the way, I still need that orange piece. That
Yes.
that one from my daughter's clown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's no way I've got it. I don't have to go through the orange stuff I got. It's not there. We've done that anyway. I mean, we went through it quick, but there's no way.
If it's not there, it's in the vacuum. So
you'd think, because it couldn't leave that room unless the cat ate it, in which case it's gone out through the kitty litter. And while my cat is mischievous and knocks over stuff, especially if it's up here, doesn't seem to chew on that stuff, fortunately.
I don't think you'll find the balloon pieces, Kevin, if you're still watching. Don't think I have any. But let me know what you need, and I'll get them.
Yeah. And Kevin's right on this, is that like the gray Technic pins have different friction compared to the black, compared to, and I get that. And it's great to have that scheme, if that helps. And I know the builders have internalized it. Me, I don't remember which one gives you more friction or less. When I'm building, if it keeps it together, I'm happy. But, and that's good, but it's like they could still make it. Give us the colors. Come on.
Yeah.
Lego isn't about colors.
No. Supposedly, even though they put out that nice color set, the rainbow set, has that gone on sale yet? That's the only way I'm touching that piece of garbage. I'm sorry.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It's warmed the shelves from what I can see.
Yeah. You know what? And to me, it was the same thing with the Queer Eye sets. I don't know if it actually ever sold out, but as far as I know, the demand just wasn't there for it.
Went on sale really quick.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people are blowing it out already.
I mean, it doesn't look like a bad set. It's just when they get political, it pushes back against a lot of people. A lot of people say, nah, no.
Yeah, because it was
There's
on
a saying,
sale for Black Friday, right?
Go woke, go broke, right? And I think Lego's realizing that on certain things they're doing. I mean, I won't step on the landmine of the genderless sets and what they're going to be doing with that going forward. It's like, all right, Lego, you think you know your market.
Yeah.
You might be getting more pushback than you think. Well, I've had fun, guys, and I appreciate you guys hanging around, sharing the stories.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having us on.
Anyone want to, let's see, we'll go top to bottom. Ryan, what do you got coming up next? Anything?
Keep building the Bad Batch shuttle. See, we might stream a little more of that tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Other than that, we'll be doing a haul. And as soon as I need to add in my stuff from Brad, and I'll be doing a haul video.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brad, you want to add anything?
Nothing to add. Just again, everyone, McMaster is still going on. So if you want to contribute, by all means do. Everything matters. You know, if it's $5 for a poly bag,
right there,
everything
guys.
matters.
Look at this right there. You see that? Follow that right there.
We all know that
right there.
We all know everything is tight for everybody. You know, so like I said, a poly bag makes a difference, right? If we can give something for the kids.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Live stream, and I didn't fall asleep. We did it. We got through one. We didn't put Mama and Lego to sleep. It only took a lot of money. I knew I could do it. Only took me 3 years. I told you I'm growing.
Quick, check that off the bucket list.
Yeah. Jacob, what's coming up? What can we expect?
Just same old content from me. I don't know. Nothing besides that. Just
You got
chilling,
you got a
chilling.
video in the pipeline you're working on? Got scheduled?
I've honestly I've got all of this month done. I'm ready to start getting ready to go on a unofficial vacation, I guess.
Oh,
If that's how you want to word it, I guess.
a hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big word for today. Hiatus. A little break and enjoy.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe break down some sets.
Maybe because there are some overflowing shells starting to happen.
Yep. Yeah, you got to watch out. Some of those bolts you put in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I see everyone. Yeah. I cringe when I see everyone with the L brackets sometimes because we've all done it. We put some of those L brackets, put a shelf on them, put them in the wall. Well, they're not in studs, right? Mistake number one. We use plugs sometimes. Mistake number two. And eventually you overburden it. Bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Can I add one little thing before we go?
Please.
Tomorrow is my son's birthday, Grant. I know you're going to be watching, so happy birthday, little man. We're going to have a fantastic day tomorrow. So love you a bunch.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Jacob.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. Happy birthday, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, for 2 seconds. So
Mama Lego stayed awake and Jacob fell asleep. All right.
Sorry.
All right. On that note, everyone have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks again.
Good night.